Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun tutorial for you. We are going to go over how to make a 3D or beveled text in CorelDRAW. Now, as I've said in the past, I always recommend an art program. You can choose your favorite. There are different options. I just like using CorelDRAW. It's easy for me, simple, and it's an inexpensive program. And no, this video is not sponsored. So we're going to start off. As you can see, we have our blank page on our screen. Now, one of the first things I want to do is I want to change it from portrait to landscape because I'm going to do text. So that's just what we're going to do. So now I'm going to take and grab our rectangle tool and I'm going to create a rectangle, something like this. And then I'm going to grab the color Easter Purple and make my background. This is just so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the outline around the box right now. Let's see. Because we really don't need the outline around it. I just want something so that way I can see what I'm creating. So there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and choose the text tool right over here, which is the letter tool. And we're going to type out our text. Which, what we're doing is, what day is it? Again, or comma, again, question mark. There we go. Because I don't know if I'm the only person who's feeling like this, but right now all the days are running together. So there is our text. Now I want to change this to Cooper Black. This is just a font that I like to use. You can use whatever font you want. There we go. Let's make our background bigger. I'm wanting to make this big enough where it's very easy to see on the screen. Let's go ahead and make you 20 inches. There we go. And I'm not sure if I like what day is it again. Let's change our text. I just want to put what day is it. Which I guess that's all part of it is whenever you're designing, part of it is figuring out what works best for you and your design. Yeah, I like the way that looks better. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make it bigger. There we go. Trying to keep our purple box somewhat centered. There we go. And we can make our purple box much, much bigger. Let's make you 30. There we go. That makes it a whole lot easier to see. Now, I want to go ahead and change the color of my text. Let's choose hot pink. I have a lavender shirt, so that's what I'm thinking about when I'm designing it. So I chose the color hot pink. Looks pretty good as is, but now we're going to go up to make sure our text is selected. And then we're going to go up to Effects and choose Bevel. So now the distance is set at 0.1, which I like that distance. Our shadow color is set to black. Our light color is set to white. And you can choose whether it's going to be emboss or soft edge. I choose emboss, especially when I'm making this for an SVG, because soft edges really don't work. You need something solid to cut. Our intensity is set to 100. And we're going to go ahead and click apply. Looks pretty good. Let's change that. Let's make it just a tad bit bigger. Let's do 0.15. Click apply. You see how that just changes the distance down a little bit, makes our 3D look a little bit larger. Okay, I like it like that at 0.2. So, now what I want to go ahead and do There we go. Select it, and we're going to go up to Object. Hold on. Let's see if we can go ahead and change that to black. Okay. Select, undo. Okay. Now I've zoomed out so that way I can select my 3 pieces that are part of the bevel. And I'm going to go up to Object and break Bevel apart. That way I can change the color, because for some reason whenever you do your bevel like this, even though it is, we had our shadow color as black, it wants to make it almost transparent. So now we can change that shadow color to black. See how good that looks? Okay. Now, it looks like it's ready to go, doesn't it? Well, there's a couple of more things you do need to do before this is finished. And one of those things is we're going to go up to Edit, or View, sorry, and we're going to go to Wireframe. So you look at it with wireframe, and that looks pretty trippy, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so too. So we have to take and simplify this. So we're going to go over here. See, there's Weld, Trim, Intersect, and Simplify. There we go. So now you can see all the pieces are much easier to deal with. Now we're going to go back to View and view it as normal. And look how easy that was to do. So now that is ready to be saved as an SVG, and then we can import it into our cutting machine and cut it. Now, we will do the tutorial on putting the t-shirt together on Friday. So be watching for that. I am going to upload this file to Patreon for my $10 or more a month patrons, if you don't want to do it yourself. And also, let's not forget, this week our Deco Film Soft Metallics are on sale. So they are typically $6 and $7 a sheet. $6 for the 12 by 19 of the solid colors, and then $7 for the 12-inch by 19-inch of the prints. And they are on sale for $4.95 for the solids and $5.95 for the prints. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I guess that's it. So we will see you in another new video on Friday. Bye.